In a peaceful town there lived a young man named Advik. He was smart, hardworking, and kind, but he had one major flaw. He often lacked respect in his words and actions. Though he never meant to hurt anyone, he would interrupt elders while they spoke, ignore small courtesies, and sometimes talk rudely without realizing it. At school, his teachers often reminded him to be more respectful, but he thought respect was just about using polite words. At home, his parents told him that a true gentleman is known by his respect for others, but he didn't take it seriously. He believed success was about intelligence and hard work, not about how he treated people. One day, Advik met an old retired judge named Mr. Rish in the town library. Mr. Rish was highly respected by everyone, and people often sought his advice. Seeing Advik's careless attitude, the old man smiled and asked, "Son, do you know what truly makes a man great?" Advik thought for a moment and replied, "Maybe intelligence or power." The old man shook his head. "No, my boy, greatness is not measured by knowledge or wealth. It is measured by the respect you give to others. Let me tell you a story. Long ago in a village there lived two brothers, Raj and Ajan. Raj was older, hardworking, and intelligent. Ajan was younger, ambitious but often disrespectful. Their father was a wise man who wanted to teach them an important lesson about life. One day the father called them and said, "I will give each of you 10 gold coins. Go to the market and spend them however you like, but remember, spend wisely because this will decide your future." Both brothers set out on their way. Ajan, excited about the money, bought expensive clothes, fine food, and bragged to his friends. He spoke rudely to the shopkeepers and looked down on the poor. He believed money gave him power. Raj, on the other hand, walked through the market and observed people. He used his gold coins to help a struggling merchant, bought books from an old man, and gifted food to a beggar. He always spoke politely, thanked everyone, and treated all with kindness. A few years later, when the father was old, he gathered the villagers and said, "Today I will decide who will inherit my land and wealth." Ajan stepped forward, confident that he would be chosen. He said, "Father, I am smarter, I know the world, and I have power." Raj, however, remained silent, showing no pride. The father smiled and asked the villagers, "Who among my sons do you respect the most?" The villagers immediately pointed to Raj. "He is kind, humble, and respects everyone, so we respect him too." The father turned to Ajan and said, "My son, wealth and intelligence can open doors, but only respect keeps them open. People follow not the richest man but the most respectful one. Raj has earned their hearts, and so he will inherit my legacy." Ajan finally understood his mistake. Respect was not just about using polite words, it was about treating everyone with kindness, listening patiently, and valuing others. Hearing this, Advik was deep in thought. Mr. Rish continued, "Son, a true man is known not by his power but by his respect for others. Let me teach you how to be a respectful man. 1. Listen more, speak less. A respectful man listens carefully to others, whether it's a child, an elder, or a friend." Advik decided to stop interrupting people and truly listen. 2. Use polite words. Simple words like please, thank you, sorry, and excuse me show respect. Advik realized that kindness in speech leaves a lasting impact. 3. Respect everyone. A true gentleman treats everyone with respect, rich or poor, young or old. Advik started greeting the school janitor and saw how small gestures matter. 4. Show gratitude. Appreciating others earns respect. Mr. Rish advised, write down 3 things you're grateful for every night. It will change your mindset. 5. Control your anger. A respectful man stays calm instead of reacting rudely. Advik learned to take deep breaths before speaking when angry. 6. Be honest and keep promises. Trustworthiness builds respect. Advik realized that admitting mistakes and keeping promises made people respect him more. 7. Treat women with respect. A real man values women as equals and never tolerates disrespect towards them. Advik chose to stand against rude jokes and unfair behavior. 8. Respect elders and learn from them. Elders have life wisdom. Advik started spending more time with his grandparents and learned valuable lessons. 9. Help others selflessly. Respect is earned through actions, not just words. Advik helped a struggling classmate without expecting anything in return and felt true satisfaction. 10. Present yourself with dignity. A respectful man carries himself well, not just in clothes but in behavior. Advik decided to speak kindly, walk confidently, and let his actions reflect his values. Over the next few months, Advik practiced these habits. At first, the changes seemed small, but as time passed, he noticed people treated him differently. His teachers appreciated his politeness, his friends trusted him more, and even strangers responded to him with kindness. By the end of the year, Advik had become a respected young man in his town. He didn't gain respect by demanding it, he earned it through his actions. Years later, Advik grew into a successful leader admired by everyone. When people asked him the secret of his success, he always smiled and said, "Respect is not given, it is earned." If you want others to respect you, start by respecting them first. Be humble, be kind, and let your actions speak for you. Being a respectful man is not about power, money, or looks. It's about how you treat others. If you want to be truly respected, start today with small changes, because in the end, people won't remember what you had but how you made them feel.